Good morning, team. Today I'd like to explain how to fix the broken water pipe. Our garden's water pipe is organized by PVC pipe, so it's not difficult to fix it. You just memorize multiple tasks you need to do. So today we don't have a broken water pipe in real. So let's assume this part is broken because someone wrongly cut this part because they are cutting the grasses or using the lawnmower or using the weed whacker or any other reason. Then actually this part is broken. So if assuming this part is broken, I'm going to explain what to do for fixing the PVC pipe. So as you can see around here, there is the water valve here. Then the water currency is going this way because water is coming from that way. There is a little bit long journey from the main valve though. So if you wanna fix this part, we need to cut off this part. Also, we also have to shut the valve to let the water not come into here. So now, when you want to cut the PVC pipe, you have a special tool, pipe cutter. Sometimes someone use the grinder or the electric stuff, but this is more safer. Okay, as you can see what I'm using, it generally the blade is kind of hidden in the frame. But if I release the here's a safety pin. If you release the safety pin away, then if I really open the grip until the end, the lock is unlocked. Then blade is popped out. So after make this form, you can assuming this pipe, and here is the where we're gonna cut. Then if you determine where you're gonna cut, then set the pipe cutter in straight. It doesn't have to be kind of angled. Then after you set the position, you're gonna start gripping the After you set the position, then you're gonna start gripping the grip. Then you can see the click sound one by one. It's able to start cutting. Then when you grip this part, I think the most corner part let you have the power to cut the PVC pipe rather than grabbing the root of the pipe cutter. Then if you do a couple times, then it's done. This is how you cut the pipe. Not only for this 2-inch pipe, it's also able to cut this smaller one too. So if you want to cut the smaller one, also you're gonna set the position, but there's a little bit margin between the blade and the pipe. So after you unlock the lock here, fully open the grip, then push the blade down until where the PVC pipe is. Then if you set that, then start gripping. And it's done. So there are multiple sides. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so there are multiple sides, or different size of PVC pipe. Depending on the size of pipe, please try to use this pipe cutter safely. So we are back to the mechanic shop. Then here is the simulator for the connecting the PVC pipe. So we've explained how to shut the valve for the water safety and cut the PVC pipe with the pipe cutter. So now I'm going to explain what to do to connect the new PVC pipe to where you want to join. So for jointing the part, not only just inserting the pipe into the actual water pipe. We use primer liquid and a glue. We're gonna use these two fundamental stuff before you're starting connecting them here. Okay, so first we're gonna put the primer for both water pipe and new PVC pipe. So if you open the cap, then you can see that fluffy stuff here. Then it's already primer. Then dip into the can again and make sure the primer liquid is on the fluffy stuff. Then the surface of this pipe is going to be the where the it's going to be touched to the pipe, water pipe. So we're gonna put the primer in here. Make sure you're gonna put the primer liquid in the whole place on the pipe. And also you need to put the primer liquid to the another water pipe here. Especially this part is joint. So this joint part gonna touch this pipe especially on the inside, so we need to put the liquid on inside of this PVC pipe. Yep, this is how we do that for the primer liquid. So now let's start explain how to use this glue. Then before using the glue, make sure the primer is dried out enough. It takes a minute at least. I think a minute will be guaranteed to get that dried out. Also, you can try to touch the a little bit primer part a little bit. If no liquid is touching in my finger, and that's the sign the primer is dried enough. Okay, so let's start using the glue. Then we also need to put the glue with same way as the primer, but sometimes glue can is a little bit hard, so we're gonna use these tools from mechanic or wherever you can find. Then adjust to the size and grip it, then turn to the, if it's tough one, then you're gonna use the tools and turn it to anti-clockwise. And yep, it's ready to put the glue. Then this one also has the fluffy stuff inside. And if you dip the glue liquid, fluffy stuff in the glue liquid enough, then you're gonna put the glue on the primer part. And this is gonna be a little bit speedy job. After you finish the one side, then you also immediately, as soon as possible, needs to put the another joint side for the glue part. Then before this glue is getting dried out, put it in to the joint part. Then if you can try to twist the pipe a little bit, so the glue gonna be going to every position appropriately. Then it seems to be a little bit dried out right now. Okay, so after you make sure to put the new pipe into new joint, then it's gonna be a little bit tough right now, but it is not yet enough to open the closed valve. We have to wait until this glue part getting dried out. It takes couple hours. We probably need to take through a night if you fix the pipe around the evening. Then after you make sure to this part is getting dried out, then you're gonna start open the water valve. But when you want to open the valve, you don't have to open the valve instantly. You have to open the valve little by little. just 10 degree for a few seconds, or perhaps less than 1 minute. And then after the less than 1 minute, then open more a little bit. Then waiting for another minute. Then open it little by little, spending 1 minute or less than 1 minute for each movement. Then until you open the valve in half, then you're gonna check whole water pipe, then evaluate which part is leaking or broken. Then if it's fine, you can also slowly open the valve to the end. Then water is coming to here. That water is coming to this way. Then you finish fixing the water pipe. This is how you do that. Okay, so we have explained how to cut the pipe, and how to close the water valve, and how to connect the PVC pipe with joint. We always use the joint for connecting the pipe though. Then next, we're gonna explain the place of PVC pipe storage shelves. This is located in the mechanic shop, and you can see here there is multiple shelves, and it's supposed to be trying to separate the joint or new pipe depending on the size or something. And sometimes it's gonna be messed up, so please try to keep clean this area well, so that you can find whatever you want easily. Now I'm gonna show you some example of the joint or PVC pipe. This is the joint part for, I think, 1 inch. Yeah, this is for the 1 inch PVC pipe joint. Then this is a 90-degree stuff, and this is a 45-degree. Then this is a straight line joint, and this is kind of T going, and this is a cross. So there are multiple type of joint and pipe, so please pick up any of them depending on the circumstances.